how are you? Thank you very much for joining me today. Another Take and Make program. Today's program, we are going to use lots of glues. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to thank you, some of you that who sent me pictures of your craft and also your siblings. All right. Thank you. I really enjoyed it very, very much. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, let's check what we have in a bag. All right. Now, you found wooden box, right? It's a treasure box. It's small, but it's treasure box. And only caution is the surface might not be all smooth, so just be careful. All right. Okay. Now, a bag of different tissue paper. Okay, like this. Okay. And then you have a tile. Okay. All right. And you have a nice patterned paper like this, or might be different pattern. All right. And I have like this too. All right. Now, then most importantly, you have little container of this one here. Okay, Mud Podge. That's a big container, so you have a little container like this, right? And you have glue brush. I used it, so okay. So that's what we need for today. Okay. Now, let's start. All right. First, I am going to show to you what I made. This is already here. You can make any shapes of paper, okay, like this. Some already cut out, like round or square or heart, right? Like this. I put my own stickers and I created my initial here, like this, K, right? So any way you want to create, that's fine too, right? I started like this. Okay. You can tell I just applied glue here, so it's not clear, but eventually it will be clear and it will be very shiny, right? Just like this, very shiny, right? And if you like to cover every space, that's okay. If you like to leave some, like a wooden surface, that's okay too. However you like to make, that's great. Okay. So after all, this is your art activities. All right. Good. And just to check what kind of shapes you already have. Right. It might be one or two. It's very pretty pattern too. Like, I think everybody has something like this, right? So make sure you can use colorful ones too. Right? You have a heart, you have a circle, you have a square, you might have something else. So make sure you check, all right? Variety of shapes. And if you have a big one, big size, then you can cut it any way you want. Then might be you want something skinny one like this, all right? Skinny one like this, all right? Or might be something big one like this, square. It's not really square, but yeah, like this. Okay? So that's fun. Oh, I found the gold. Like that. So you can combine nice color combination, right? Good. It's very easy. However, it takes time because it requires your patience. Okay? So just think about the colors, shapes, and then make something wonderful. All right, and you can keep little treasure in here, inside. Okay, all right. So something like this. Okay. Make it shiny, right? Right. So, okay. It will take time, but that's okay. That's all right. You don't have time this week, you can do it next week too. Just to make sure to store this glue, all right? You can just put this cover tightly, all right? And if you have like a sandwich bag, you can just store it in sandwich bag and close it. Okay. Brush, make sure you wash, okay? Get rid of all the glue, then you can reuse it next week, okay? So that's most important. Right after you finish, then you clean it, right? Now, let's move on tile, okay? The tile. Tile, you have a shiny one like that, all right? I give you different pattern paper. However, if you have something at home that you like to put it on it, that's okay. And just cut it nice shape, all right? Not necessarily same size as this, might be smaller size, it doesn't matter, all right? It might be from all the magazines or anything, but before you cut it, you have to ask permission, all right? You need permission, all right? Good. I will show you my sample. Okay, it's like this, here like this, right? And then here, very shiny, actually very shiny because of the glue, right? Now, two different things. These I made them last summer. Pressed flowers. Okay. And I did one more like this, pressed flowers like this. Okay. Now, it's very easy to make pressed flowers or leaves. Let me see. My friend gave me this little tiny pressed flower maker. Okay, and I have actually bigger one too. All right, but if you don't have, that's okay. What you need is like a newspaper or newspapers, or sometimes in the flyers come by mail, and just like the same texture of newspaper, that's the best one. And you can just make layers of newspaper, okay? And between you put flowers or leaves very, very nicely to flat it, all right? And then put newspaper, and then again the flowers, and then newspapers. You know, newspapers, between newspaper is great, okay? So because the newspaper that absorbs moisture, right? So that's the best way, okay? And then on the top of it, you put probably heaviest book, encyclopedia or dictionary. You can just put it, leave it like a week or so, and then you have a pressed flowers, and you can make something like this. Okay? And then very gently again glue, right? It makes it very, very shiny, right? Since I don't really spray, so I don't put anything like a hot things, all right? Just this is like a decorative things, okay? All right. And you have paper like this, so you can cut it any pattern you want, or maybe you like to use this portion like this, or might be somewhere this. Okay? You can then cut it. You can trace it like that. All right, very nicely, and just trace with pencils like this, and then cut it. Okay, so very easy. I think you can find also skinny paper like this, and I cut it according to the size. Just you need one place, you have to draw a line here and then cut it. Okay, then you can use also like this too. Okay, So, very good. Okay? And I always say, like, so used to in-person programs, I said, do you have any questions? I like to hear questions. Okay. Okay. And you have also 1 or 2 origami papers inside, and that I'm going to put. I put instruction. Okay. So I will let you try it. Okay. So if you have a question, you can send me email, or next session, maybe I can show it to you. Look, is that something like this? Okay, all right. So enjoy just thinking, like, and then also figuring out how. All right. It's not the homework. Don't worry about it. Okay. Good. So good. And I thank you so much. And next program is actually that during your spring break. All right. So make sure you watch, and then let's do together, or you can do before or after. It's okay. That's April 9th, Friday, and a couple of craft items. So I will let you know. Okay. And then after that, May, and one more coming up. Okay. This is very special because let me see. That is a few days before Mother's Day. So that's the craft day is May 7th, Friday. All right. If you cannot watch video, that's okay. You can watch it at night. Okay. So that we are going to make something nice for your mother. Okay. Is that nice? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So meantime, happy reading, happy crafting, and stay safe. All right. And see you next time. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.